Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode here on Ryker Craft 2.0. In today's episode, Raptor and I are going to be building an automatic sugarcane or bamboo farm. We're going to be doing both, it's going to be double-sided. So I have set this up a million times in every different world, so this is just repeating the tutorial again. I know it off by heart. This is completely tileable, so you can make it as long as you want. You just need to keep adding all the stuff in a line. It's simple. So in this chest, I've sorted out everything I need. Most of it's in exact quantities. So you're going to need some solid blocks. I'm making it 16 blocks long, and it's going to be double-sided. So I only need 16 redstone, but I do need 32 pistons, 32 observers, 16 for both sides. Some solid blocks, just in case we need more. Glass, because I want to make it look nice. Rails, powered rails, redstone torches to power the rails, hopper minecart. This is going to form our storage system, our harvesting, well, not our harvesting, collecting and storage. And then wood to make it look nice. So I think we are going to start in the way that we usually start, which is by digging a hole. But first, we must sleep. Well, the first thing we're going to want to do is, as I say, dig a hole. Well, before that, you're going to want to find out where you want to put it. I've decided I'm going to put it along this strip of land here. So I'm just going to take back this hill just by 2 for now. I'll terraform it later. But I'm making this double-sided, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 7 blocks of clearance, which is a lot. If you're making this one-sided, you only need 4 blocks of clearance. What's this? This is 6. Need another. In fact, I can just put it here. No, that's still 6. Yeah, I need to take this back one. Alright, and that's going to give us the 7 blocks of clearance that we need. The next thing we're going to want to do is dig out your boundaries. So I'm going to make it like this. This is where you're going to put your stairs. And you may think, why do you need stairs? And I'm like, yeah, I agree, I hate stairs. They're my least favourite block in the game. I hate stairs. But they're waterloggable and you need that for sugarcane. So we're going to get ourselves some stairs, which is conveniently made of this wood that I put in here earlier. And I'm going to need a lot, so that'll do. 40. I don't know why I didn't just press craft stack. That would have made it so much quicker. And we're going to do it like this. I'm just short. There we go. So now we've got that in, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to replace all of this podzol with dirt. Before I attend to anything on the top here, I do like to make the collection and storage system. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dig down here so that we are one underneath the block. This is where it's going to sit on the farm up there, and we're going to run all the way along. Can you just go into each of the corners of the dirt and dig down? No, I mean on the surface, go to the corners of the dirt and dig down. Too far. Hello. In fact, I'm just going to hollow out this whole area. I'm just going to make it easier to deal with if there's a problem with it later on. Yeah, see why I don't like stairs? Is that is not needed. Yeah, no, I did that when you were doing it up earlier, so now we've both placed 2 blocks of dirt at the same time. So now that we've got this area down here, we're going to add some torches so mobs don't spawn. And then we are going to select the places where we want our powered rails to go. So the railway is going to be on at like an elevation of this. So we only need to dig down 1 block to place our redstone torches, which I'm going to go get. And what I like to do is never put a redstone torch next to a hopper because that locks the hopper. So I'm going to go a redstone torch there, redstone torch there. I'm going to mirror it on this side. And I've got 6, so I'll do 1 here and 1 here. And I'm going to put a redstone torch in each of these. This is going to send power to the block that I place above it, which is then going to power the rail. So now I need to place down blocks. I'm not thinking anything special, I'm just going to go with cobble. Except these 2. They get special treatment. Not the glass yet. The glass is like the final piece. And I'm going to put those there. Those there. Those there. And finally, these bits here. And we'll fill in the rest of this with rail. Next thing we're going to want to do is get the hopper minecart, the hopper and the chests. So we're going to want to start by placing the chests down. I'm just going to go with a single chest for this. Hopper into it like that. And we're going to place normal rails over the top. Once again, make sure there's no redstone power to the hopper, otherwise it will lock. Now if you will please place the minecart. And give it a little push. Just like that. And this is where we check it runs perfectly. Wonderful, it does. Now, we need to get out of here. Did not think this one through. Alright guys, the next stage we're going to do is we're going to focus on the top bit of the farm. We're going to want to get ourselves some solid blocks and we're going to go all the way along like this. And we're going to do that mirrored on the other side as well. I do recommend doing this double-sided because it's better, more efficient, takes up less space overall, really. Unless you don't have the depth and you have a like solid cliff face, in which case just do it along the cliff face. This can also be multi-storied, it just runs separately. I mean, you can do it like a separate minecart hopper system like we've done in here. Got one going down there, one going up there. Don't mind the cows. So, now we've got those in, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the observers and we're going to work out, remember which way we've placed them. Not that way. So, there we go, like that. And we're going to run them all the way along this side as well. Yeah, you start waterlogging them. So, I'm now realising I've made this 1 block too short. Because I didn't actually count how many blocks I was doing. Okay, and now that we've fixed everything, including the rails, I realised I never actually explained how this works. Hopper minecarts are special. They can pick up... Thank you, Devon. They can pick up items through a solid block, whereas normal hoppers can only pick it up through a slab. That allows it to, when the hopper is running down here, it can just pick up dropped items through the solid block of grass, which is where they're going to drop. Then, after you've got all of this, the next thing you're going to want to do is get up on top and then just run a load of solid blocks through here. And then run your redstone on top of that. And then you run your pistons. Of course, the pistons place the opposite way around to observers. That's wonderful. I've done this the wrong way around. Mine everything you've just done. Put the observers on top of the pistons. I am tired and I've just made brownies. I'm distracted. Hey, once you've got your pistons done on that bit, you're then going to want to move and place the observers down, which makes it so much easier when you're doing it this way. Yeah, I'll just start from here. Now what happens is, I have the remaining two. Once your either sugarcane or bamboo grows high enough, it goes 3 blocks high, the observer will detect the change in the block, so that there's actually something there. It will then send a redstone signal to the redstone dust, which will then go through the block and into the piston. The piston will activate, cutting down the... You didn't bring enough. Place it. Place it! There you go. It activates the pistons. And then the hopper will pick it up and put it in the chest. Except Raptor did that instead. And in case you're wondering, yes, it works on both sides. Do it again, Devon. On the other side. Do it on the other side. I want to prove that the pistons work on this side. There we go. Done. They work on both sides. After you've got that done, just fill in these ends so it looks nice. In fact, I'm going to cover this bit in wood anyway, so that doesn't even need to happen. You're going to get rid of these leaves because these are going to get annoying. And then, with these bits, I'm just going to make it look nice by adding that on. And I will add a nice top onto it. I'm going to need more spruce wood. Yeah, I don't know where I could get that from. Not like there's 5 massive spruce trees in our base. And then once you've made it look nice, we're going to grab our glass. Oh, also plant your stuff. That's going to be useful. And we're going to run the glass all the way around. Yeah. Make sure you make it 3 blocks high, otherwise your observers will not observe any growth because they can't grow. And then after that, we'll just place all the block and put it like this. Please never say that again. And that's that finished. And just like that, that will now grow automatically. It will be observed by the observer and it will be cut by the sugarcane, no, pistons, that's the word. Then the hopper minecart will pick it up, deposit it in the hopper, which will then get deposited in the chest, as demonstrated by that sapling. Yes, thank you, sapling. And that is your finished farm, as soon as you finish the decoration. Which I'm now going to go do. And that's our finished farm. It looks beautiful from the top, looks beautiful from the side, looks beautiful from the barn, looks beautiful. This is it. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Build this in your world, it's useful. And while I'm here, actually, as I said at the start, this is tileable, which means that one of these tiles is just repeatable. So if you just get one plant, one waterlogged stair, a dirt, solid block, redstone, piston, and an observer, You can just keep doing that over and over again ad infinitum. You can, yeah, you can make it as long as you want. That's what I said in less Latin. But that's it. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to leave a like down below. Check out my other tutorials on my channel. They've all got the word tutorial in the title. And I'll see you all in the next one.